Hey guys, Nathan here from the Worship Journal Guitarist Edition, as well as Worship Calling. And by the way, we do have some shows coming up in the next few weeks, so check our Facebook page for all those details. Come hang out with us, come worship with us, but that's beside the fact. What I want to talk about today is, again, I want to try to do these videos every week. I'm taking the songs that I'm playing this week, and I'm just going to go walk through what I would do or what I'm going to do to these songs to change them up to make them sound a little bit different. So this week's song, the main progression for the chorus is A minor, E minor, G, and D. And then it just repeats that progression, right? But as always, I want to change that up. I want to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to pull out one of my favorites. I almost play this every time there's an A minor. I play an A minor 7. And then for the E minor, I'm going to do an E minor 7 as well. For the G, I'm just playing my normal G, adding the 9th. And the D, I'm just going to play the D, and then I'm going to pull off my middle finger and play my E open, which is going to make that D sus 2. I think it's going to sound much better. You tell me what you think in the comments. I don't know. I think it sounds better. And again, all we're doing is taking some of these chord voicings that we've learned in the book, or if you're following along on the videos that you're learning in the videos, and applying them to the songs that we're playing each week. Now, keep in mind, if I was playing in a situation where, let's say I had an acoustic guitar playing and they're just, down here in the open position, just banging out the old cowboy chords, playing the normal shapes. If I had my electric, what I would do is, again, I don't want to just stack the same frequencies on top of the same frequencies and just a stack of noise. I want to add to the music, not just stack on top of it and make it sound like mush. So I would most likely throw on a little delay, boost up my ambient just a little bit. Because again, I'm not out here trying to be front and center, right? I've got whoever's on acoustic, or even if they're on the electric, they're playing those main chords, or my keyboard player, and they're kind of driving that. They're driving the feel. They're kind of driving the song from their instrument. So I just want to add to what they're playing, and that's why I kind of throw in something a little higher on the neck, most likely, unless they're playing higher on the neck, just to get a different frequency range. So I would play the A minor. I would actually play it from that E shape, right? I'm moving that E minor shape up to the 5th fret to make it an A minor. But I'm only going to play like the bottom half of that shape, right? I may not even let that open A ring out. Maybe not. I don't know. For my E minor, I would take that A minor 7 shape, move it up here so that it's an E, and it's an E minor 7. So I'm going to go from that E-shaped A minor to my E minor 7. For my G, I'm just playing just that D shape, just that lower little bit of D, right? Like that kind of triad form of a G. And then for my D, I would play the A position, that A shape. But anytime I play that, I almost always just play the bottom half and bar it with my index finger. Because what that allows me to do is it allows me to roll right into that G shape. And I'm just playing that kind of G shape with the added 9th, right? I think that adds so much. That adds so much to the sound because you're not just stacking on top of everybody. But anyway, you tell me what you think. And as always, make every strum count.